First of all, thanks for being here in my YouTube channel. So in this lesson number 3 on the topic cube and cuboid, now we are going to solve some of the question based on the concept called melting. So friends, listen here. If you take a topic mensuration, complete topic mensuration, in every concept, each and every concept, for example, if you take sphere, in the sphere concept, you can able to see the concept called melting. If you take cone or a cylinder or a pyramid, so whatever be in every concept, you can able to see a question that is based on a melting. So friends, if you take mensuration, there are three things. One is called as folding concept, and the second will be the melting concept, and the third will be the cutting concept, right? So out of these three, melting plays a major role. If you learn the melting, then folding and cutting will be very easy, right? So these three concepts are most important in the complete topic mensuration, not only in cube and cuboid. I'm talking about the complete topic. Complete topic, this melting, folding and cutting are important. So now in this lesson number 3, we are going to learn the concept melting, that is based on a cube and a cuboid. So first, what is called as melting? And what are all the types of questions can be asked by using this concept? First, let me see that. Let me learn what is the major formula, how to apply the formula. If you know this concept, then even they ask a very high level tough question, you can able to solve. It is very simple, but you need to understand the concept. Just see here, they have given, for example, I am saying, they have given a solid metallic cube or a cuboid, right? Okay. So they have given a cuboid, right? A cuboid, solid metallic cuboid. And what is our target is? Our target is to melt this cuboid. We need to melt this cuboid and we need to make small cones. Let me take, right? So we need to, our target is to make small cones. How many cones we can make from this solid cuboid? So this is our target. Can you able to understand it? So they have given a solid cuboid. So what is our target? We need to melt that cuboid and we need to make small cones. So how many cones can be made? So the easiest logic is we need to melt this, right? If we melt this, this becomes the volume of the cuboid. Yes or no? If you melt, we will get in the form of volume. So volume of the cuboid is equals to, so this volume, we need to make volume of cone. Yes or no? We need to make small cones. So volume of cone into n. So what is the purpose of n here? We know that they have given only one cuboid and solid cuboid. We need to melt and this volume becomes the cone. We don't know how many cones we can make, that is n. So n will be the number of cones that we can make. We don't know how many cones we can make from this volume. That becomes n here. So into volume of cone. Understood this logic or not? So if you understand this, then solving all the question in this area that is based on melting will be easy. For example, assume that they have given a cuboid, right? Solid cuboid, and our target is to make, we need to melt this, and our target is to make small spheres. So how many spheres we can make? What is the concept here? So volume of cuboid is equals to volume of sphere into n. That's it. Understood or not, right? This is volume of cuboids because they have given a cuboid here. So volume of cuboid is equal to, and our target is to make small sphere, volume of sphere. So volume of sphere into n. So n determines the number of spheres that we can make from the volume. In case if they have given a cone, right? They have given a cone here. So after giving a cone, our target is to make small cuboid, small cuboid. So how many cuboids can be made? What is the concept? So volume of cone is equal to n into volume of cuboid. That's it. The same concept, right? If you know this logic, then solving a question in the topic melting will be very easy. So let me move on to some of the questions. So while solving 2 to 3 questions, you can able to understand the concept. But never forget it, what they have given and what is our target. If they have given a cone and we need to convert into a small cuboid, then the formula is volume of cone is equals to volume of cuboid into n. So that n determines how many cuboids we are making, or how many spheres we are making, or how many cones we are making. That determines n. In case if we want to make only one cone out of this volume of cuboid, then n will be 1. So got it? So now let me move on to the questions. Question number 1. a rectangular block of a metal that is 21 into 77 into 24 centimeter. The block is melted into a sphere. So find the radius of the sphere. So friends, just see here what they have given is a rectangular block. So they have given a cuboid here. So after giving a cuboid with the dimension of what dimension they have given is 21 into 77 into 24. So it's a cuboid. So they have given a cuboid and we need to melt this. So after melting it, we need to make as a sphere, right? Just see whether one sphere or number of spheres. The block is melted into a sphere, single sphere, right? So we need to melt this cuboid and we need to make one sphere. So our target is to find what is the radius of the sphere. The same concept. So volume of cuboid is equals to volume of sphere. So into actually n will come. So n will be, we need to make only one sphere. So n will be 1 here. Got the logic or not, right? So we need to melt the cuboid and we need to make a sphere. So what is the formula for volume of cuboid? Volume of cuboid will be L into B into H. So all the dimensions value they have given 21 into 77 into 24 is equals to volume of sphere. So volume of sphere will be 4 by 3 pi r cube. That's it. So we need to apply all the values here and we need to find what is the radius of the sphere. Easy or not? It is very simple if you understand this concept. Right? So what we can do here is, so 21 into 77 into 24. So this becomes 4 by 3. So pi will be 22 by 7. So into r cube. So we can bring all the values towards right hand side. So this becomes, yes, 21 into 77 into 24 into 3 into 7. So divided by, so we can bring 4 and 22 to the denominator. So now we need to cancel it. So let me cancel this on 2 table 11 times. So if you cancel it on 2 table, this becomes 12. So we can cancel this on 1 11s are 11, 7 times here. So 1 4s are 4, 4 3s are 12. So the remaining values are 21 can be written as 7 into 3. So the remaining are 7 into 3 into 7. So totally we have 3 7s. Yes or no? Yes, 3 7 and another 3 I missed. 1 2 3. Okay. So totally we have 3 7 and 3 number 3s. So we need to take a cube root. So this can be written as only 1 7 and 3. So r is equal to 7 into 3, which becomes 21. So finally we can say that all the values are in centimeter. So the radius of the sphere will be 21 centimeter. So got it? So this will be the answer for the first question. Very easy or not? Very, very easy. If you know the formula and if you know the concept why we are equating this both, then solving even the CAT level question that is based on melting will be very simple. Got it? So they have given a rectangular block and our target is to make only one sphere. So volume of a cuboid is equal to volume of a sphere. So we are applying all the values here except r, because our target is to find what is the radius of the sphere. So we have left the value of r and we finally found the value of r, that is radius of the sphere, will be 21 centimeter. Question number 2. A solid cuboid of a dimension 24 into 11 into 7 centimeter is melted and recast into a solid cone of base radius 3.5 centimeter and an height 6 centimeter. So find the number of cones that is formed. So friends, just see here what are all the values they have given. They have given a solid cuboid, right? So after giving a cuboid, and what is our target? Cube or a cuboid? Yes, they have given a cuboid. So after giving a cuboid, we need to melt this and we need to make into a cone. So we don't know how many cones that we can make by this volume. So into n. So what is the formula here? So volume of cuboid is equals to volume of cone into n. So this n determines the number of cones that we can make from this volume. Got it? So volume of cuboid. So volume of cuboid will be L into B into H. So here all the values are given, that is 24 into 11 into 7. So this becomes the volume of cuboid is equals to volume of cone. So the formula for volume of cone will be 1 by 3 pi r square h. So 1 by 3 pi can be written as 22 by 7 r square into h. So in the question all the values are directly given. Look at the question. Radius is given, that is 3.5. So r square will be 3.5 into 3.5 into h. So height of the cone is also given 6 centimeter. So what is our target? Our target is to find how many cones that we can make. So into n. That's it. So we need to solve this and we need to find the answer. Okay, first let me bring all the values towards right hand side. So this becomes 24 into 11 into 7 into 3 into 7. Yes, 3 into 7. Okay, so divided by the remaining values are 22. So 3.5 into 3.5. So into 6. So let me cancel this. So 3.5 will be 2 times, this becomes 7. Similarly 3.5, so this will be 2 times. So 1 11s are 11, 2 times will be 22 here. So 6 into 2 will be 12. So 12 into 2 will be 24. That's it, right? So the remaining values are, what are the values we have remaining? So 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8 here. So 8 into 3 will be 24. So n is equal to 24. So finally we found that 24 cones we can make from this volume of cuboid. Understood? So after melting it, we will get a volume, right? From that volume, according to the given ratio, that is height and radius, we can able to get 24 small cones. So this will be the answer for question number 2. Easy or not? Very simple. They have given a cuboid and our target is to make cone. So volume of cuboid is equal to volume of cone. And we don't know how many cones that we can make from this volume. So that determines n here. So into n. And all the values they have given. So cone radius is given, that is 3.5. Cone height also given, that is 6 centimeter. So we have applied all the values in the formula. Finally we found 24 cones can be made from the volume of cuboid. So this becomes the answer for question number 2. Question number 3. So the length, breadth and height of a solid cuboid are 44 centimeter, 21 centimeter and 12 centimeter respectively. It is melted and a solid cone is made out of it. If its height of the cone is 24 centimeter, then find the diameter of the base. So friends, see here. First what they have given is, they have given a solid cuboid. So after giving a cuboid, what is our target? We need to melt this. So after melting this, our target is to find the cone. Just listen here. Our target is to find how many cones are made, or whether we need to find the radius or a diameter here. In the previous question, where height of the cone is given, radius of the cone is given, and our target is to find how many cones we can make. But in this question, they have given, what they have given is height of the cone is given. Got it? And the diameter is not given. Our target is to find what is the diameter of the cone. But whether they are making n number of cones or only one cone, just see, it is melted and a solid cone is made. Only one cone is made. So what is the formula here? So volume of cuboid is equals to volume of cone. So only one cone we need to make, so into n will be 1 here. So volume of cuboid will be L into breadth into height. So all the values are given, that is 44 into 21 into 12 is equals to volume of the cone. So volume of the cone will be 1 by 3 pi r square h. So 1 by 3, pi will be 22 by 7 r square. So our target is to find the diameter. So r square value is not given, but height they have given. What is the height? That is 24 centimeter. So first let me bring all the values towards right hand side. So this becomes 44, 21, 12, 3 and 7. So divided by, so the remaining values are 22 into 24. So now let me cancel all the values. So 22, this becomes 2 times here. So 1 2s are 2. So this becomes 12 times, yes? 12 times here. So similarly we can cancel 12 and 12. So the remaining values are r square is equal to, so 21 can be written as 7 into 3. So this will be 3 into 7. So here we have 2 times 3 and 2 times 7. So we need to take a square root. So we can cancel 1 7 and 1 3. So the remaining will be 7 into 3 will be 21. So finally we got the radius of the cone will be 21 centimeter. But what is our target? Not the radius. Our target is to find the diameter of the base. So diameter will, if radius is 21, what about the diameter? Diameter will be 42 centimeter. Yes or no? So finally we can say that the diameter of the cone will be 42 centimeter. Got it? So this is the way we need to solve the questions. In case if the radius is given, if we need to find what is the height, so substitute the value of r here and put h as it is, and you will find out what is the height of the cone. So similarly, all the questions that is based on a melting, you can solve by using this simple logic. So what they have given is equals to what we need to make. So into n represents, in case if we need to make number of cones, 3 or 4 cones, so into n. In case if we need to make only one cone, so n will be 1, you don't want to write that value. Got it? So finally answer for the question will be 42 centimeter will be the diameter of the cone. So last fourth question. A metallic cuboid of a dimension 22 into 15 into 7.5 centimeter was melted and cast into a cylinder of height 14 centimeter. What is the radius? So here they have given a cuboid, right? So after giving a cuboid, we need to melt this and we need to make as a cylinder, right? And how many cylinders we need to make? Just only one cylinder. And out on this cylinder, what are the dimensions they have given? They have given the height of the cylinder, but the radius was not given. Our target is to find what is the radius of the cylinder. So they have given a cuboid. After melting it, from that volume we need to make a cylinder. So the formula is volume of cuboid is equals to volume of cylinder. So because of only one cylinder, so into n will be 1. So we don't want to write this. So volume of cuboid will be length into breadth into height. So all the values are given, that is 22 into 15 into 7.5 is equals to volume of cylinder. Volume of cylinder will be pi r square h. So pi will be 22 by 7 r square. Our target is to find the radius. So keep r square as it is into h. So height will be given in the question itself, that is 14 centimeter. So r square is equal to 22 into 15 into 7.5 into 7. So divided by 22 into 14. So we can cancel 22 and 22 here. So similarly we can cancel this. 1 2s are 2, 7 2s are 14. So 1 2s are 2, this becomes 7.5. So r square is equal to 7.5 into 7.5. So if you take a square root, this becomes only 7.5. So r is equal to 7.5 centimeter. So finally we got the radius of the cylinder will be 7.5 centimeter. So which will be the answer for the last fourth question. So friends, listen here. These are the concept. If you understand that concept alone, why we are equating this, if you understand the concept, then if you by heart all the formulas, then solving these types of questions will be very, very simple. So all the time they won't give you the cuboid. Sometimes they will give you a cube. After giving a cube, we need to find how many cylinders are made or how many cones are made. Whatever be, here we have written volume of cuboid because they have given a cuboid here. In case if they have given a cube, then you need to write volume of cube. In case they have given a cylinder here, volume of cylinder. If they have given a sphere, volume of sphere. So got it, right? Is equals to what we need to make, that we need to write here into n. That's it. The same one concept applied to all the question. So kindly after watching this video, take your books or search in a Google questions that is based on melting. Try to solve at least 20 or 30 questions on this concept so that in the exams you can easily crack the question. So friends, thank you so much for watching this video, and if you really like it, share the video to your friends, those who are preparing for the competitive exams. So thank you so much for watching it. Bye.